What do you know about the sport of curling?
Curling is on ice. Big heavy thing. I don't know, I think I did it in high school.
Was it fun? Did you like it?
It was boring.
You go along the ice with a big rock and try and get it down at the end.
Have you ever curled?
Yes.
You have? Was it fun? Yeah?
This right here. Little broom action. Slow it up. Speed it up. That's all I know.
Have you ever played? Have you ever done curling? No.
Watched it a couple times. Played on the ice. I know that. TV.
Would you guys ever try curling?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna try curling at the age of 37. 37 is a good age for curling. That's your prime curling.
They play it on ice. They wear shoes, and one of the shoes has a little divot in it, so you can push off.
Is it popular in Australia?
No. I've only been ice skating once in Australia.
It's an interesting sport because the older you get, actually the better you get. So unlike other sports where, okay, your strength depreciates and so you can't play basketball, you can't dunk anymore, right? You can't do a lot of sports. This one, it's a lot about skill set. And so the more experience you have, you can listen, even just hearing a rock, you can hear that it's fast or slow, or it's slowing down. It caught something on the ice. So there's 8 rocks, and usually there are 4, I'll get my fingers in, 4 players. Sometimes there's 3, and you'll see that one person throws the rock, and 2 people usually sweep, and then one person's on the opposite end with their broom. So if you see on sheet 5 there's a guy with his broom down on the ice, and that's where they're aiming for. Now that's not where the rock's going to end up. It's called curling because the rock's going to curl. It's going to move, and if you see the guy that's throwing on sheet 5, he's going to spin the rock slightly, and basically he's going to spin it to the left based on what the broom is there, and you'll see the rock is kind of spinning towards the left, and that gives it a curve or a curl. That's why we call it curling. There's technology involved. So these brooms, most of them are made out of carbon fiber. So people that want to spend over $100 on a broom, which we do, they're expensive. You spend over $100 on them, and they're light, so you can sweep faster. And if you look over here on sheet 8, you see the guy sweeping right now on the last sheet. What the sweep does is it takes that curve out of the rock. And the rock is that red stone there. We call those rocks. And so when people throw a rock, if they're not on the broom, the target, if you will, they're trying to sweep it to get it to where they want it to be. Or if they're light, so there's a couple things about it. It's not just always, whether it curls a little bit or a lot if you don't sweep, a little if you do, but it's also about weight. So when they push off, they're trying to let go of the rock at a certain time. Target we call the house, right there, that's the house. And just below the house there's a black line from left to right all the way across. That line we start our timers on. And then the red line, a little farther up, that's called the hog line. We call that the hog line. That's where you have to let go. If you don't let go, then your rock's illegal. And so we're timing from those 2 lines, and so we time to get a sense for how far the rock's going to go. So there's a couple different elements to it. We sweep the rock based on if someone's on their target, or if they're light, if they don't throw enough, behind the rock. Is what curlers do after a game, where it's a very cordial sport.
Very much so.
We're going
Right, Chris?
Yeah, so
A lot of the culture of curling is right here.
It's social. And drinking comes next.
When you do a bonspiel, there's a little bit of this, and then fun on the ice, I guess. Other than that,
Culture of curling. Summit Pale Ale.
it's a good night out.
3 pitchers a night. It's fun.
A friend of mine was working with a group of people, and they were curlers, and they invited her to a curling clinic one fall, and she didn't want to be the only new person at the clinic, so I came down, and I've been curling ever since.
In juniors years ago.
Yeah, I started 9th grade. One of my friends was like, you should try it. You might like it. I've done it for like Superior.
Actually, I started back in the 70s in Superior with some guys. We played for 3 years and then quit. I didn't play again for many years until about 95. I was with a bunch of guys from the Air Guard up to the Air National Guard. We decided to put a team in, but never since. And then one of the guys got out.
One of the guard guys got activated, so I took his place for a couple of years, and I would run him back in.
Which was
was in the World Broom that was heard in '76 here, and we came down. I knew nothing about curling, and all these foreign teams were yelling sweep in different things. The French would go wee wee wee, and that was wonderful. It turned out to be very good. And I picked that up in '76. I've been curling since.
When we were in college, we had to take it as a college credit.
Oh.
And it was fun, so just kept going with it.
All right. What's another?
How has it impacted your life at all?
You know what? It's wonderful. It makes winter go very fast.
Yeah.
It's very enjoyable. And, you make so many good friends at the curling club. Really.
Yeah.
People are so nice.
And not only that, but at our age, it's a great exercise. You get out there and sweep that rock from end to end, and you're sweating by the time the night's over, and you're all right.
Yeah.
It's good for anybody, actually. When people watch it on TV and think that's not a workout, but it's a workout.